Hi peeps, welcome to Empower Her podcast. We are your host Terry Chege
and Joyce Gathoni.
Hi Gathoni.
Hi Terry.
Kwaje?
Niko poa na wewe?
Niko fiti kabisa.
How's the new year taking you?
Oh, it's amazing. So far,
so good. Yeah.
Do you want to briefly tell us more about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So as I've said, my name is Joyce Gathoni. I am a recent graduate, geomatics engineering. I'm also a fun person, an adrenaline junkie. I'm a wife, I'm a mother. I am someone's daughter. Yeah. Unajua swali ya tell us more about yourself in one of the hardest questions.
It is.
Because suddenly you know nothing about yourself.
You do not. You don't.
Yeah, otherwise, Terry.
Yes. Terry Chege, it's my name. Lakini uko na vitu mingi.
How?
Graduate, a wife, a mom.
An adrenaline junkie. I love fun.
A fun person.
Yeah.
You know? Mine is very simple. I'm just a cool girl, chilled girl. Yeah. I'm in film production.
Nice.
Yes. Actually, yeah. You see, now I don't know. I have so many.
Now suddenly you don't know yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, so welcome to the podcast. As we have said, Empower Her podcast. Yes. And I know a lot of you are wondering, what is Empower Her podcast? Why are we here? Why are we in front of the cameras? What exactly are we doing here? I know they would want to know more about us.
Do you want to tell us more?
Yeah, so maybe I would answer why. Why did we create why Empower Her? Why did we create our podcast? And I would like to tell you guys. So all this started from a vision in probably a year or two ago. But it came into fruition more, or in a better way, last year when we decided to come up with our community-based organization, which is now how we came up with the name Empower Herfrica. And the community-based organization is basically going to be an organization that empowers women, that helps women and girls and young ladies who are crossing from, let's say, being girls and teens to being moms, women, career women. Yeah. And so in the process of the organization, we decided that apart from the organization and helping people on the ground, how can we help our listeners or people who cannot actively reach us? Yeah. That is how we came up with the podcast. And we are going to be having real conversation, honest conversations, unapologetic conversations. We're going to be empowering you guys in terms of finances, relationships, in terms of career. Consider a woman. We are there for all your needs. Yeah.
We are there.
Yeah.
Nice. So with that, what would you say is like the vision?
I think our main vision is to empower women through conversations from the podcast. However, we have an organization coming to your doorstep.
Dun, 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 soon.
Yeah, so why the name Empower Her specifically? Because there's many different names we could have taken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just by the name itself, when you hear the word empower, like there's power.
Yeah.
I think for the longest time when you talk to people, some people, you tell them a woman need to be empowered, they're like, mbona msichana anafaa kukaa home nini da. You know, those old things.
Yeah.
But now we are here to say empower her. Like, it's okay as a female, it's good to have that career, it's good to have that degree, that PhD. So we are encouraging females to not sleep and continue doing it. So Empower Herfrica, it's a strong name. When you think deeply about it, it's a deep one.
Because I think if you look at it deeper, sorry. Yeah. Deeper. It is the aspect of basically giving power to women.
Yes.
I don't know if we are giving or we are taking back. We've had the power before. Maybe we didn't know.
Taking it back.
Yeah.
Because we have been silenced
For quite some time.
Now we want to take it back.
Yeah. There's this quote that I usually like saying anytime someone asks me and I'm trying to achieve all these different things. I'm like, you can do it all. Maybe not all at once.
Yes.
You can't be everything all at once at the same time. However, in your lifetime, you have the opportunity to be many different things. And that's what I want women to basically have in them. That I can do this and achieve something and be done and do another thing and still achieve. Yeah. As I said, you can do it all, maybe not all at once, but in your lifetime, right? So maybe someone would be wondering, what gap are we hoping to fill on this podcast?
Yeah. I will not necessarily call it a gap.
Yeah.
Because podcasts are there.
For sure.
Documentaries have been made. We have people, we have activists, we have so many groups of people that are doing similar with what we are doing.
Yes.
Yeah. So what I will say is just a reminder.
Yeah.
It's a reminder. It's a call. It's a, how else can I say it? We are trying to tell women at this age and era that it's not yet over and it's not yet the end of time. So we are calling them to now wake up from that box of time imesonga. So it's good to we are here to now fill in the gap with reminding females and everyone out there that there's still time to do it. Like your quote says, there's time to do.
Yeah, there's time to do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're trying to encourage the women that maybe are still questioning, like, this action of empowering women, left, right, and center, you're empowering. Hatujachoka kuambia. Tutaambia bado.
Na tumeendelea.
We're here for women empowerment. Yeah, so I think that's what we are trying to encourage or to build more of. Women to be encouraged to do what they want to do. Pivot if you need to change career, if you need to take up another talent, a hobby or what, if you need to go and get that Africa, get that world, you go do it. That's the gap we are hoping to fill with this podcast.
And with that, there are so many myths and conceptions said about women. So what kind do you want to break?
I think especially being a woman. One, I think there's I can say from my POV, there's two types of women.
Yeah.
There's the woman who does nothing at all because they feel like they've already been swallowed by maybe their duties, maybe at home and whatnot. So they decide
my mom, I have 2-3 kids. I need to feed them, I need to clean, I need to cook for my husband.
There's that type of women who end up doing nothing and they're just like, you know what, let me just sleep and do nothing at all.
Life is for the living.
And then there's the other type of woman who became an extremist from that and was like, now I have to do it all. Now I have to show you like I can be a career woman. I can do this. I can do that. I can still balance this. And they don't take any rest. And such a woman becomes burnt out. So there's one who is doing nothing and there's one who is doing everything. Yeah. And I think one of the things we need to do as women is to find a balance.
So how do you do that though?
That's where we come in. That's where we come in, guys. Stay tuned for more. That's where we come in. Yeah, the balance of you don't have to be a strong woman and you don't have to be a housewife, come chill. You can still balance it off. That's what we are trying to show you through these conversations. Yes. Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Tutarudi hapo. Yeah. So I think when it comes to which kind of community.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nimekaa kwa kiti.
Nimemwagika. No. So when it comes to which kind of community maybe we are trying to build a community of sisters.
Yeah.
We are trying to build a community of, we can say sisters generally.
It's sister.
It's sisters.
Kuna
Yeah,
kuwa na
it's
bro
sisterhood.
codes. Ni
Yeah,
sister-
I think it's sisterhood because we
Yeah.
are trying to encourage each other in one way or another, to advise each other.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think from the conversations, the best
Yeah.
thing we're going to build is a sisterhood, a community. And as we have said, it's an organization. So
Yeah.
very soon enough, we'll be asking maybe people to come. We are doing a CSR somewhere. Yeah, that helps women. So I think it would be easier to build a sisterhood.
With that,
Yeah.
so much has happened.
Yeah.
Like nationwide.
Yeah.
Few women have been like so much things are happening to females, and we are trying to create a community. Where do we start? Should we start from me and you, or where should we go? Imekuwa serious by the way. Why iko serious? Tumefika hapo. Because looking at the government, we have females at the uko kwa government.
Yeah.
We have we have women in the community. We have people who have gone out there, and we are saying we want to create a community. How, as much as we are having these conversations and then the CBU is coming in later on, do you have any practice that we need to be doing so that this community, because we can create a community, but doesn't work?
I think the first thing is for each and every one of us to have a heart that wants to help.
Yeah.
So as you're seated at home right now, you know there's a sister who needs one or the other for them to move forward.
Okay.
Why don't you start with that? As we are building the organization, if you want to come in and help us as well, well and good. We're not going to say, oh, no, don't. Come in, help.
Yeah.
That's the only way. If at the bottom here, each person is reaching at least one person a day, a week, and getting to know, how is this person doing? How is my friend doing? Are they okay? Is school going well for them? Is work going well for them? That's the only way we can be able to build it into something bigger. If even at the bottom, what can I say? From our hearts, we are helping each other.
Yeah.
As we are seated hivi, mimi najua wewe uko sawa na wewe unajua mimi niko sawa. If you guys are doing that at home, that's the only way we can build an actual organization. Yes. That's the only way we can build an actual sisterhood. Because if we're waiting for the government to come and know your name and my name and what you need and what I need, it might take some time.
Yeah.
It might take some time.
It will take time, but we will get there someday. Just someone might listen and just hear us scrolling the phone or looking for a podcast. What makes Empower Her? Or why do we think it's a safe space for people, and how will it be relatable to their lives?
Okay, I think because we said we are having real, honest, unapologetic conversations.
Yes.
It's time for you guys to trust us. That the conversations are going to benefit them in one way or another. And this podcast is actually not only for women. Any man, any brother, any father, any guy listening to us, this is going to be very beneficial to you as well. To everyone. Yes. The conversations, the organizations may be tailored to fit women. However, they're going to help you as you navigate this world, because wanawake ni wengi at the end of the day. So,
as your God,
help me help you. Yeah, so I think it's a safe space majorly because we are being open and honest, even when it comes to why we decided to pick up with Empower Her. Maybe even growing up, looking at our parents, kuna ile yenye unaona maybe wangekuwa now when you're older, you're seeing that maybe if my mom had a different set of, what can I say?
Looking back at our parents, like how we grew up seeing them. If our parents were more informed and more equipped.
That's what I was looking for.
Yes,
Yeah.
more equipped and more informed with information of how even the world is growing. Some of us, or most of us, will have grown up so differently.
Very true.
You see?
Yeah.
And it's not trauma bonding. No. It's just the reality of life. And it's the reality of life. And then if you look at so many people outside here, and then they are all when you listen to someone, because I think in psychology, when you see someone do an action, the first thing you should check is their childhood
The background.
So most of us could not be having those of it too, like the trauma, the maybe like how we react to some things if we saw our parents do it. So yeah, we'll talk about them and how they have affected affected our close ones. Yeah.
Yeah, so some of these conversations are just a way for us to help other women and other people out there to understand better how to navigate circumstances.
Honestly, ishafanyika.
Yeah.
Mzazi yako anado, mzazi alipitia venye alipitia, and we grew up. But then, how do we now move on?
Yeah.
How do we move on now from there?
And for those who have not yet made maybe life-changing decisions, it can be a way to help you make better decisions. If, for example, it's in regards to money, if you need to invest, if you need to save, if you need to do all that, how can you do it? How can you move forward? That's what we are here for.
We're here for that. We're here to help you. And as you're talking about that, as we closing now, what would you tell your younger self? You're 12, 13.
I think all of that, who I was then, is what has led me to be here today, seated with you and talking to them. So I'm glad for the few lessons that I've learned, but I would tell that little girl to hang on in there. It's gonna work out. Yeah, I think that's what I would tell. I don't know, what would you tell your younger self?
Wow. My younger self, my small Terry, the child in me. This God is still there. He hears, he listens, and God's timing is the best. Should not worry much about ya kesho. Because there's this saying that says, I don't know if it is my mom, or it is a saying, but my mom has the habit of saying, one day is like 10,000 days, and then the 10,000 days is like one day to God. So, Mungu wako. And yeah, my small Terry, push on.
Push on.
Yes. And with that, I want to tell you guys, bye. Follow us on our socials, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, subscribe, share this information, like, subscribe,
comment, tell us what maybe you'd want to hear from us.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe there's something you think you'd want to know that we've not yet put into account. You can just leave it down below.
Tutasoma.
Yes.
Bye.